Hi, this is Karen Velie. I'm in downtown Paso Robles on a Saturday at about 5 o'clock. And as you can see, there are empty parking places, but many of them are full. And I am downtown to see how the community feels about the changes in the parking. Hi.
Hi.
And you work here on the main strip across from the park.
Yes, I own a business on 12th Street.
What's the name of the business?
It's called Bijou.
And do you support the paid parking, or would you like it to end?
I do not support it. I would like it to end.
And so are you, do you believe the city is probably going to try to bring it back?
Absolutely. Sadly.
And do you believe that the majority of citizens are in favor of it, or the people that come into your store, what do they say?
I definitely say they are against it. When the kiosks were up and running and the app, it was very confusing for a lot of people, especially as they didn't know if it was 2 hours free, but you still had to register your car. And I definitely noticed from a business standpoint that our sales had gone down, and usually the streets were empty. People would not consider just parking a block or two away and walk into town. And I definitely think it has hurt downtown Paso.
Have you seen a change, or is it too early since it was stopped on Tuesday?
I definitely saw a change right away. The streets, parking, it was packed. Every single spot was taken up by cars.
You live here in Paso Robles?
Yes.
And do you work downtown?
Yes.
What store?
Jade Boutique.
And what do you think of the parking?
I'm glad it's gone.
And are you hoping do you want them to bring it back in a month or two, or are you
No.
hoping they stop completely?
Stop completely.
And do you think they need to repay people for their parking tickets?
Yes.
And thank you very much. Hey, can I ask you what you think of the parking change here?
Love it.
Love it.
And you are aware they took away the paid parking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And why do you love it?
Paid parking.
I'm gonna be there on February 20th, demanding all the city council members resign in disgrace because they never listened to the constituents of this town of what we wanted. Every single person at the parking meetings have asked to remove the parking meters and come up with a better solution. So this unfortunate, very costly mistake, it's great. I love it.
And I think with all the bars here, it encourages DUIs. People don't want to spend the money. They don't want to get ticketed. So you're encouraging someone to drive their car after drinking or having a good time with their family. And therefore, it ends up in a DUI and costing someone's life so that the city can make $20.
And are you more likely to come down here without paid parking than before?
Of course.
100%. Finally, the citizens of this town can come downtown again. Like Vic's Cafe, after 84 years, closed up, in part on their statement, in part was because the parking situation. The locals, out of principle, it's a very prideful population here, out of principle refused to partake in the parking scheme. I think this is a wonderful thing for the community. The employee parking that they use as an excuse, employees parking on the square, I don't buy that. You can't show me one employee who parks on the square. I would love that name because I don't think it happens that often.
I understood the idea originally was to keep employees from parking out here around the downtown area to free up for customers, free up spots for customers. At this point, it's the employer's responsibility to make sure that the employees park somewhere else. It's a pain in the neck to deal with. The kiosks work and then they don't work. It has cost the city quite a bit of money, and my understanding is now we're $40,000 or $50,000 in debt to the company that's providing services. We have to hire 2 people to go around and monitor. It's become a pain in the neck for everybody. I cannot see a benefit to it.
I like it. It's better for all of the businesses, and I think it's going to help the tourism.
And do you work downtown, or do you
No.
have a business?
I don't have a business or work downtown.
Are you more likely to come down here without the paid parking?
Yeah.
And was it the cost, or was it the kiosk, or a bit of
It's
both?
a kiosk. And actually the pain too.
So it was a bit of the, was
a
it
pain.
difficult? Yes.
Yeah, the kiosk was hard to operate and understand how to use it.
And you're a local here in
I
Paso
am.
Robles.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think they're going to bring it back, or what do you hope they do?
Oh, I hope they just leave it the way it is right now, because I think it's going to help the businesses.
Hi, and where do you live in the area?
I live on Creston, up the road.
And what do you think about the change in the paid parking?
I don't know about the change in the paid parking.
Oh, you don't? Were you aware that they were charging parking in the downtown?
Mm-hmm. I know that they're not right now.
They're not right now. They had to take the signs down and cover up the kiosks until they look at doing it legally. Do you like the paid parking, or would you prefer not to have paid parking?
I prefer not to have paid parking.
Does it keep you at all from coming downtown?
No, I usually just park far away and walk.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.